coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Kauai, the garden island, totally lives up to its name, lush and full of jaw-dropping landscapes. It is actually the oldest island of the Hawaiian Islands and also one of the most untouched. Most of the island isn't even accessible unless you go by air or sea. If this is the first video of ours that you're watching, this is Alex and I am Anna. And we've been dreaming about visiting Kauai for ages, and when we were planning our honeymoon, we figured what better time. So Kauai became our second stop, and we spent there 8 days. But on this vlog we are gonna be focusing on the first few days, when we explore the north of the island. But before we dive into all the stunning views, let's talk a little bit about Kauai. Kauai is the fourth largest island in Hawaii, but only a tiny part of it is actually accessible. On one of our tours, they told us that less than 5% of the island can be reached by land. That's mostly because of the crazy mountains and the protected natural areas like Napali Coast and Waimea Canyon. If you really want to see those places properly, your best bet is by boat, plane or helicopter. But how does that affect you as a traveler? Well, one big thing is transportation. The island basically has one main road, shaped like a C backwards, that connects everything. So yeah, traffic can get pretty intense, especially during rush hour. That's why it is a good idea to plan your routes carefully, not just to save time, but also to avoid clogging up the roads for locals who are just trying to go to work, school, and basically live their lives. So here's our first tip. Give yourself plenty of time to go to places and try to keep driving to a minimum. That's actually why we split our stay into 2 parts. For the first half, we stayed up north and explored from Wailua Bay to Haena, and that's what we are sharing in this vlog. And honestly, it is one of the most breathtaking places we've ever been to. We had super high expectation and somehow Kauai still blew us away. But anyway, here's a few things we think are good to know before you go. First, the weather. The North Shore is always rainier than the South, which is why it is so green and lush. The South is drier and more arid. But honestly, the weather changes constantly all over the island. You can go from sunshine to downpour in minutes, so bring a rain jacket and a dry bag if you're carrying a camera. Rainy season runs from November to March, which also overlaps with whale season. But if whales are your thing, we heard Maui is actually the best island for that. High season are July and August, which are the busiest and priciest months. If you want good weather and better prices, aim for April to June or September to November, and for reference, we went in May. Since we are talking about prices, Kauai isn't cheap, but honestly, we were expecting way worse. If you've been to places like LA or San Francisco, food prices are pretty similar, but we'll talk more about prices in the blog. Meals, activities, and all that. To be honest, gas wasn't too bad, but accommodations can get really pricey. If you'd like to keep things in a budget, or at least try, we recommend taking out Airbnbs. If you're coming from Europe like us, getting there is probably the most expensive part of the trip, but for those coming from the US, it's probably not that bad. You'll fly into Lihue Airport, which has direct flights from a bunch of cities on the west coast, or you can just hop over from another island like Maui, Big Island, or Oahu. We've got tons more to share throughout the blog, but if this info has been helpful so far, we'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe. It really helps us keep making content, especially since 90% of our viewers aren't subscribed, and that really hurts us with the YouTube algorithm. We love making these videos and sharing our experience traveling, but it takes a lot of time and a huge invest on gear, so your support means the world to us. Hopefully this video helps you plan your own Kauai adventure or just enjoy the island with us. If you have any questions, you can ask us on the comments. And hey, if you don't want to plan it all yourself, we can help. There's a link in the description where you can reach out and we'll tell you more about how we work. But hey, enough talking, let's get into the vlog. We made it to Kauai.
Yay!
It's been a long trip from Tokyo. We flew from Tokyo yesterday. Well,
It's today.
It's actually today because of the time change. But in the evening at 8:15, it was 7 hours. We arrived this morning in Honolulu at 8 a.m. more or less, and then flew from Honolulu to Kauai. And well, we arrived at like 11. And we came to the hotel. We picked up the car, came to the hotel, we changed, and now we're gonna go get lunch.
Yes.
Some glow due to radiation. Two heads where there usually is one. On the sun.
A comer tacos.
Through the fallout Kauai. With every mutation we'll embrace the change. With you, I know we'll find our way. Through the fallout Kauai. In this new reality we will embrace the change. We'll
Qué rico.
Pescado.
Toma ya. Will I regret this?
You will.
Well, we came back to the car because we were in the beach relaxing a little bit, and suddenly Alex said, that cloud is a little bit too dark. Is it gonna rain? And when we were walking back to the car, it started raining a lot. So we decided that we are going back to the hotel. We'll probably stop by Target before because we need to find flip-flops for Alex, because in Tokyo it was impossible to find them. And I think after that we'll relax by the pool at the hotel. We're gonna take it easy today because we are very tired. Jet lag in Japan was hard this time, hit us hard this time, and now we have another different jet lag. So we're a little bit tired. Hoy se consiguen las chanclas. Flip-flop mission round 2. Access.
Americanos de que no se podía dar.
Enseña la de todo.
Camisa hawaiana, pañal hawaiano y chanclas por fin.
We are at the hotel. We are in our room. We've been here for a little while, resting, and now we got dressed. We're gonna go out to see sunset and then to have dinner. Well, good morning. Second day in Hawaii. Today we're gonna go to the north of the island. Alex had planned some very cool places to see today, but first we're gonna grab coffee, so let's go there, and maybe there we can tell you a little bit more about what we have planned and what we did yesterday, because we were too excited to film. Qué bonito.
What if I would tell you that things don't happen once, they always come back? What if I could throw us back to the very moment when we had our love? Suddenly it's clear to me, you're all I ever wanted, can't you see? Got to follow through in a game for two. It ain't the way I want it. Got to follow through. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. It ain't the way I want it. Got to follow through. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Should've got you when we started. Got to follow through. It ain't the way I want it. Got to follow through. What if you would tell me that things don't happen once, they always come back? What if you It ain't the way I want it. Got to follow through.
Ahora a comer.
Stay with me. Say you'll be. Seems like I can't get you off my mind.
Let's go.
Thank you.
It ain't the way I want it. Got to follow through. Oh, it ain't the way I want it, and I gotta follow through. Gotta follow through. It ain't the way I want it, got to follow through. Oh, oh, oh. I gotta follow through. Should've got you when we started, got to follow through. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Let's go! Well, we made it to the beach. It was a little bit more complicated than we thought. The first problem was that parking is very limited. They have a public parking space, but there's only place for 8 cars. We got the last spot. We were very lucky. So I would recommend you to come early. Otherwise, I think it would be complicated to park. And then after that, getting here was a bit difficult because we couldn't see where the path started because it's a little bit tricky to find it. I will leave you the exact location in the description. And after that, you have to come here to the beach. You have to go down, and it's not very accessible. They have stairs, but they are a little bit irregular, muddy, so it's slippery. But well, it was worth it. It's really beautiful. And now we're gonna stay in the beach for a little while, go snorkeling probably, and just lay here in the beach. Gonna go get lunch, but we have to go back to the parking again, so we're gonna show you what we mean with not very accessible. Thank you. Thank you so much for waiting there. Ay, Dios mío. This is what we need.
Hay que bajar.
Sí, es más fácil subir que bajar.
Se llama Hideaway por algo.
We made it. Now let's go grab lunch. We earned it.
Lunchtime.
¿Qué tenemos por ahí?
Saw your smile from far
Toma ya.
away. I came right up to you and said, how about we said instead? I told you my life was beginning. The moment I saw you, I was waiting. Already in love before you came in. Washed away the tears from yesterday.
We just finished lunch. It was really good. I really liked it. We ate at a food truck by Hanalei, and it was really good. I ate pad thai and Alex ate poke, and both things were super good. The price was $55, which, I mean, it's not cheap, but it was the price I was expecting. I knew that Hawaii was gonna be more on the expensive end, and to be honest, I expected it to be even more expensive because we went to San Francisco a couple years ago and it was more or less the same price range, and I expected Hawaii to be more expensive since it is farther away from the continent. But for you to understand the price ranges of things, today it was 55, yesterday's dinner it was 75, lunch was around 50, and breakfast this morning was 40. So it's not cheap, but yeah, I mean, that's, you can spend more if you want to, and if you want to spend a little bit less, probably if you go to Taco Bell, McDonald's or things like that, it's gonna be cheaper, but that's more or less what you will be spending on food. And now what we're gonna do is go to Hanalei, the town, and walk around and also go to the beach.
I told you my life was beginning. The moment I saw you, I was winning. Already in love before you came and washed away the tears from yesterday.
Around Hanalei for a little while. It's really beautiful, the little town, and then we went to the beach, but it's too hot outside and we don't have this
Umbrella.
yeah, sun umbrella, I don't know. We don't have one, so we are gonna go back to the hotel. We wanted to stop for a coffee, but everything was closed. I don't know if that's a thing here in Kauai, that coffee shops closed on Saturday afternoons, but we didn't find anything that was open. So we are gonna drive back to the Wailua area and try to find a coffee shop open there, and then go to the hotel, rest for a little bit, have a shower, and we will go drive north for sunset and dinner later.
En lo alto.
Well, we had a little siesta at the hotel, a little break. Got dressed again, and now we're back in the car. We're gonna go to see sunset. We wanted to go to the north of the island again, to Princeville, but it's a little bit cloudy, so we'll leave that for another day when the weather is a little bit better. And today we'll try to go see it in Wailua Bay, but in the other side of the bay where there's a beach, and then later go to a beach club for drinks and dinner. Good morning. We are up very early today. We woke up at like 5:30, 20 to 5 or something like that, because Kauai is full of roosters and chicks. You can see them everywhere in the island, and apparently they wake up pretty early and they want everybody to wake up as well. So we woke up early today. It's right now like 6:20 or something, and we're gonna head out to the north of the island. Alex found a very cool place to have breakfast, so we're gonna go there, and after that he also checked out a couple of very cool beaches, so we are gonna go there. So let's go. No nos vamos a quedar con hambre. Especially the banana bread. And now, well, we also had some trouble with the drone. Since yesterday it was very difficult to take off with it, and I think we solved it, so that's good. And now we're gonna go to the beach. Supposedly there are turtles in the beach, but let's see how it goes. And today the weather is supposed to be a little bit rainy, like cloudy and raining at some times. So let's see how the day goes.
We need more than hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather, weary eyes through the night. Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love, you have to roll the dice. My heart got 7 years to life. 7 years to life. I've been told that time will heal all our wounds and our sorrows too. No more clouds, no more rain. I need sun to ease my pain. Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love, you have to roll the dice. My heart got 7 years to life.
Well, we made it to Haena, which is in the northwest of the island. We drove almost all the way till the end of the road, but we cannot access the very far end because the road is closed because of the weather, they said. I'm not sure why, if it's because it's windy or because it's been raining on and off the whole day, because some other areas of the road were flooded, so maybe it has something to do with it, but I'm not sure. The thing is that since we drove here, we are gonna stay here in this Haena beach area. The beach looks very beautiful, and there's also a cave there that is supposed to be nice, so we are gonna visit that and try to enjoy the rest of the afternoon. If you wanna come here and go to the place that we couldn't access, you have to make a reservation for the parking, because without this reservation you cannot enter. I will leave you in the description how to do that. Well, I think that's all. As I said, we're gonna try to enjoy the rest of the evening. Aloha! Good morning! Today is our third day in the island. We're gonna go on a little hike. Not nothing too crazy. Here in the Wailua Bay area. It's a hike that takes you to a little waterfall where you can go swimming, and it's supposed to be very beautiful. We read about it online, and then when we went to pick up the car, the lady that helped us told us about it and told us that it's really beautiful. So I have high expectations for it. But first we are gonna go get coffee. So let's go get breakfast. A desayunar.
So we have come to see some waterfalls. They are a bit more inside the island, and yeah, I hope you can see them in the camera. And now we're gonna go do a little hike and explore a bit more.
Come on, children of the sun. Come on, city lights. Let the world be your oyster. Have them fall into their knees, begging please.
hiking in Kauai.
Yay! It was tough to find
very
a
challenging.
hike, a trail that wasn't closed.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we got our sticks, cameras, and we're
very fun.
yes.
Let's
So
go.
You can try to change us.
sí. Very cool.
Do your best to change us. We don't care. You can try to change us. Do your best to change us.
Well, it was nice. Very muddy. A little bit difficult, but I mean, it's not like exhausting or anything, but it's muddy and at some parts it's a little bit difficult not to fall. But it was nice. It was really beautiful, especially like to see the vegetation.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay. More than the views, it was very nice to see all the plants and it was very impressive. And now we are gonna go grab lunch, right?
Right.
In your eyes, the ocean met the sky. I can't believe the time that has gone by.
And that's it for today's vlog. In the next one, we'll take you through our days in the south of the island, also full of amazing moments. But for now, we'll wrap it up here. And before you go, don't forget to hit like, comment and subscribe. As we told you, it really helps us out. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao!